And double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. We are the Hebrew Israelites of Great Millstone. We are the Jamaica camp. And we are here to prophesy the downfall of the society. As you can see, the name of this lesson is called Prophecies and More Prophecies, because that's the time that we're living in. And according to prophecies, you know, we are in a turmoil at this very moment, which is necessary, you know, which is good, which is supposed to be bracing yourself spiritually, you know, than physically, as we are here, the brother Iman from the Kingston camp was making a statement today that we went to the gas station and basically the prices for the petrol gone up. And also he's saying that the person at the pump saying next week Thursday, which today is Thursday, so a week from now the prices is going to go up again. And he was basically saying that look what these people don't realize, which is true, that once the price for crude oil or petrol is going up, basically the price for everything is actually going up. So even this morning, the brother Rakhayakam and I was having a conversation and I was speaking, and the brother was saying to me that look, even in London, you need to have at least, you're supposed to be making £80,000 a year without being in debt to actually can see something. You understand? Because this squeeze, there's this notion back then that, you know, when you fly to a foreign land like America or Britain, yeah, that's the land of milk and honey, you can make it easy, or it's easier. Well, in some cases, it's true, because the currency is a bit stronger. So if you basically, if you're in a job, and you can make the sacrifice, and you'll get the money to come here, you know, and to do certain things, the spending power of the dollar is more stronger. So therefore, in that case, it's okay. But nevertheless, the cost of living in these countries are getting so high, literally, it's hard to survive in these countries.
And it's harder now, and no more than before for persons leaving here to go to America.
Exactly.
Right now, at one time you could make an appointment and get through next week. Now if you make an appointment probably next year.
And it's delivered. And there's another thing that I was also sharing with the brother Rakhayakam. I have noticed that there's a lot of, and I think I should do some research on it. This is what I see for myself. There are a lot of immigrants basically being scattered all over the world coming from America. A lot of American born and bred and raised is now living or seeking places to stay here in Jamaica. Right. And at this very moment, my sister, yeah, she is accompanied by a female from in the States right now. She said her mother is an Edomite and her dad is a Jake, because she subscribed to the notion that she's an Israelite, right? And she's saying to me that they are here to basically lease a piece of property. They actually started to build on it already, because they have no intention in going back to the States. She's waiting on her husband to come down. Her kids are already here, and their thing is all about farming. So they're migrating for good, because she's saying that look, the American dream that they have been promising them, it's no more, you know. She's saying that it looks good, but the cost of living is so high, they can barely survive up there. You know, much people that's in a good, so-called good job, that's living in their vans, you know, their cars or stuff like that. I watched a documentary of people that went to various stores to basically, you know, like the pizzas that's in the showcase that's not being used. The store owner basically agreed to, instead of throwing them away, just put them in one collection, and you know, that's for like a trailer park full of people. So, you know, we're into some deep shit. You know, this is prophecies, man. Prophecies, and more prophecies. You know, you go at that.
And this is 2nd Ezra 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in their mouth, saith the Lord.
So therefore, this commandment, because this is a commandment, we haven't broke this commandment because we are here basically telling you what are the prophecies that are written in this book. The scriptures also said that the firmament, shall be, the book shall be open, see, in the firmament. So, just as how you're watching this lesson now, this is, it basically adds up with this. Speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecies. Yeah, go ahead.
Say, Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee,
the unbelief
that speaketh against thee,
that speaketh against us, which really is not really us, it's the Lord, because what we're saying, we're not saying anything of ourselves. We ain't nobody, man. And that's just the plain truth of the situation. What we do know is that what we have is the actual testimony of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's what we have. And the testimony of the Lord is what? The spirit of prophecy. So we are prophesying to you people that look, you see all these prosperity that these various politicians come and promise you, that these various pastors come and promise you, is no more. We are telling you what is going to come. Exactly. Go ahead.
For all unfaithful shall die in your unfaithfulness.
And that's another part of it. It says the unfaithful, is going to die in their unfaithfulness. You understand? And the scriptures speak about being faithful and death. And the Lord give you a crown of life. So faith is that main source of power, what you're supposed to have right now. Faith in the promise of our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand that the Heavenly Father had made unto them. Go ahead.
Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
Go ahead.
The sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And this famine is going to be the greatest famine the world has ever seen. Yeah? Because this famine is not like when you sow the seed and it don't grow. This famine is orchestrated by the men who control your food supplies, that control your farming, the major farming companies. And remember last year, 2021, it was shown, some will say it's alleged. Basically, men coming out saying that, look, they have been paid a certain percentage more than what their crops are actually evaluated to be to destroy them. And these men also ensure that your organic crops, for the most part cannot bear, because you have destroyed the earth and the prices of what you call it, fertilizer is going up. Fertilizers are scared to basically nurture their genetically modified seeds, and they have to be the ones that are supplying you as the farmer with these products.
That's funny. People might look and say, oh, Esau wicked, because Esau planned that. Hey, everything we have known regarding farm is by design. I have to say, oh, this is not, Esau might think a field plan, but this is not Esau's plan. This is the Most High plan. Exactly. Because all prophecies are the fulfilled if the Most High put
these things into place. Exactly.
Right? And if that's how create Esau.
It is written that men are the Most High's hand. The wicked, Psalms 13 verse 17 or 17 verse 13, somewhere there.
Hey, you have to create a wicked man like this to carry on.
To get it done. Yeah, to get it done.
The scripture prophecies must be fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly. Prophecies and more prophecies. Understand? That's what we are all about. The prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Yeah, go ahead.
Psalm 2, verse 3. So for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And at the end, this vision is going to be speaking and it won't be lying. See, over the years, because the other day I was having a conversation with a female. I was speaking about, the prophecies basically. And she was saying that from she born she heard that Jesus will come. And I said to her, well, you're not lying, but the message that I'm sending across is not about Jesus is coming. Because Jesus is going to continue to come and will never come. I say you're just hearing about Yahweh's return, not Jesus, because the name of the Lord is not Jesus. The name of the Lord is Yahweh. So we're speaking about the return of our Lord, Yahweh Mashiach, which is going to deliver his elect of the nation of Israel from all that the brother is reading about at this very moment. So this vision is now speaking. Going back before we came to the truth in here, we didn't have anybody to basically teach us of these prophecies. We knew of a get well plan or a blessing plan. You understand? Yeah, go ahead.
This is 2 Peter 2, verse 3. It's a knowing this verse. So 4. It's I'm saying, where is the so knowing this first that there shall come in the last days walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation.
Yeah, because the faith, a lot of people got thrown off from the faith of the Lord. All of us at one time got thrown off from the faith. No, it has been reinstated at this very moment. The faith of the Lord, the truth. The scripture said the truth that have been so long without fruit, they can't bring it out in their apocrypha. It's being declared. So the scoffers and scorners that's out there now, you should be saying less at this very moment, even though all of you still speaking shit. Yeah?
And everything like is for an appointed time.
Exactly.
And you have to understand that everything can manifest at this point.
Exactly.
Some people are my great grandfather, the past, if given the year. I don't feel time when I tell us if I didn't hear about the mark of the beast.
Censorship.
MOTV. Yeah. From a born man tell about the MOTV, you could hear about that. And what are we seeing now? I mean that can manifest in front of our eyes.
Exactly.
So you can't say, alright, then from your born I hear about this. The Bible speaks so many things.
But it's only right for you to hear about it because it's a part of the gospel.
Right.
The scripture says the just shall live by faith. And as the brother was expounding on everything is for an appointed time. That was not the time. When Yahweh got crucified and went to the Father and came back, the disciples, which later became the apostles, they thought that the Lord was going to restore the kingdom to Israel at that time.
Because they know that the Yahweh come and get the kingdom
after exactly.
That was the second coming.
Exactly. And in prophecy in the book of Luke, it said that you're going to desire to see the day of the Lord and it's not going to happen. You understand? That's also prophecies. But you see, this, going back to what we've been saying from the week start, you have to be seized in this truth. This truth, you have levels in this truth, man. It's not a hurry come up thing. You have to, you might have the natural talent to play football. But when you go on the field, because where you're from, people see the talent in you that, the potential is there. But if you, as a young man, basically loving football, think that you're the best now, and you get thrown on the field with the Messi and these men, you have a show now. It's gonna show now that look, you actually don't know nothing about football because the men that you were playing with was amateurs, worse than you yourself, even though you have the talent. But no, when you started to train now, you start to get your practice on various levels. Then now your skills start to grow. Then you start to realize that, look, I thought I was on some level, but now I see that I wasn't on any level. And while you're growing, you're gonna find out that different fan base now and so on and so forth. Now, not to say that we're looking at any fun, because it's not about fun. All we're saying is that being in this truth 10 years ago, 15 years ago, until now, you will see the progression of growth in your spirit and also in prophecies, because it's while you're prophesying, the Lord is actually doing what He's saying He's going to do.
And revealing other mysteries.
And revealing other mysteries, yeah? Yeah, go ahead.
Second Ezra 6, verse 28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish,
right?
Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which had been so long without fruit shall be declared.
And the truth which had been so long without fruit shall be declared. In our spirits, there were certain things that was wrong, but we didn't have anybody to say, this is the marker. Now you have the prophets. The prophets are on the street basically and on the internet, pinpointing you what is the truth. No, we can understand that lies have been fed through the earth for so long that people think lies is the truth. Nevertheless, there is a truth. St. John 17 verse 17, sanctify them through thy truth, thy word is truth. So therefore we're speaking the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, and the truth is, this is the truth. We're living in the last days of the last days. This is definitely the truth. You see all these people that are in prominent positions, you have a whole lot of dirt coming out on these people. You understand? Like the Epstein, like the Epstein, you know, even the Arab brown dog, the Prime Minister of Jamaica at this very moment, you can clearly see, yeah, you can clearly see dirt coming out on him, because, you know, if it is alleged, see, we're not running with this as gospel, but the scripture, the Lord said, nothing in secret, there's nothing in secret that will be made manifest, you understand? It's not, exactly. It is being said now that Linval Bloomfield, which was the East, Portland MP for the East, that they took him out to basically gain the seat over here. That's what is being pushed. And who's saying that? Somebody that was among them. Yeah, you understand? See, so right now at this very moment, yeah, see, and we've been saying this too, even with brothers, man, especially younger brothers, be careful what you say, because now is the time where the trial process is being pushed to the forefront at this very moment. People being tried, man. You know, everything is just coming out in the open. Everything, like literally everything. The more you have better internet, the more you have better technology, better phones. Everything is just coming out. The gate, it's up on the internet.
Exactly. Because basically choke. Another nigga robbed them the other day, and it's not that he didn't catch them. It was on CCTV. Exactly. And guess what? That set up all over the island. Exactly. Every crime will get caught on camera. You know, so there's nothing you can do in a secret. Maybe doing a thing and somebody, you know, a bush corner somewhere, a village with a cell phone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly. You know, and it's not just something random, but the Spirit of the Lord basically showing the society, the people of the society for who they are.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because they're not righteous. Even the leaders that these brothers based on speaking about, they're not righteous men. You know what I mean? And a lot of things that they do is coming out in position that they're in according to the scriptures. You know, it is said that the earth is given into the hands of what? Wicked men. You know? And yes, the Lord the outshine, when he was doing his ministry, man, the devil basically tried to convince him, you know, to bow down and worship him, to get all the kingdom and the world.
Exactly.
So you must know if these men have it, what them do forget it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like the fault, we know that
Put them
men are
on
even
somebody
if we never see the things them, or hear the things that when them do.
Because we believe.
You know what I mean? The scripture already tells us, say, yo, look, in order to be there, you have to
sell out.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, go ahead. This is Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right.
And you can just jump to Luke chapter 4, verse 5, if I'm not mistaken. Same time as the backward act.
And brother, you can see that wickedness is ruling, man. You know, when I watch a video this morning, as you start about revealing, Serpy. Serpy basically bring out the amount of money what them use to spend on social intervention.
Okay.
And the money not spent on social intervention. You know, 300 billion dollars, you know what I mean, to spend on social intervention, and the money right now crime, corruption, crime up same way, exactly. Up same way. There's nothing basically can show the form of improvement and the crime situation of Jamaica, but guess what? Every day they promote more social intervention, and that's when they can sink more money, and that's what Serpy was doing. Look, they must sink the money and they must spend the money on crime. But the fact, he was even saying that a lot of the money for the social intervention go into the hands of the dance them. We are run the gang to buy more gun.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I guess that the Lord is the one who's bringing out these things.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you got to see them back pedal and try do some things now to make this cover them tracks now. Exactly. So that people start to learn of these things, they see them try, you know,
cover
things.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
But it's all coming out, man. The Lord is basically the one who's going to reveal all these things. You know, at the end of the day, the scripture say, okay, they shall what? Sedition among men. And there's must be a reason for the people to have sedition among these men.
Exactly.
So the more the people learn, you know what I mean, about what these men are doing, and the more they're going to be convicted and come up against them.
And the brown dog basically see that. That's why he might talk about bringing the guns. Really like much try to save himself already.
There's a pushback to basically get more Jamaicans guns.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like legal guns, you know, because
exactly.
What people in charge of guns. That other regular Jamaican citizens can make it easier to have a gun. You know what I mean? So there's a pushback now on the island for citizens to have guns to basically combat. You know what I mean? What these niggers were basically going about randomly shooting people. Which is a part of the curse anyway. The Lord basically put that curse out there for Jake to massacre each other out here, man, as a part of the judgment. You know what I mean? So, there's nothing you can do with it. No much social intervention program you have can't stop it. You know what I mean? But anyway,
this is Micah 3 verse 11. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire.
You be sinking the money, man, and them know that they're not spending it on no program basically to deal with crime.
Yeah, going back to the same where that used to be a part of them. You know, the care, the pandemic care package, I do a couple $1 billion US. Well,
yeah.
You know,
basically, look, man,
what happened?
You see all this foundation, and you say this a foundation to do this and this a foundation to do this. And so you check up the army, the foundation, then you realize that some major foundation in charge of the foundation then.
Exactly.
Like the Rockefeller Foundation,
the Clinton Foundation.
And basically what they basically they call it now. The land that they basically push money under the table, pass money to each other without certain regulation through foundations. Exactly. For the poor, you know, the poor don't get the money. Oh, we're going to save the pandas, we're going to save this, and guess what? None of the money we have to contribute don't go towards that.
It's to strengthen agendas.
Yeah.
Behind.
Imagine from 2007 to 2017, 10 years. $300 billion spent on social intervention, man. And here's nothing to show what them do. Nothing at all to show them do, because the investigation what them do, they must say, yo, what the money do? $300 billion in America. US. And nobody don't know what the man them do with the money. The social intervention.
Why think them so rich? Why think them so wealthy?
10-year time, man. That means I have 30-something billion a year, you know. The man them are spending on my youth on social intervention. And every day on TV, I promote, oh, we need more social intervention. You know why? Because guess what? They put more money in them pocket.
I'm saying that for the people.
So when the brother read again, he said, is there a what? Judge for a reward, man. What, brother?
It said, the edge there, Micah 3 verse 11. The edge thereof judge for a reward,
right.
And the priest thereof teach for a hire,
right.
And the prophets thereof divide for money.
Oh, you know, so the priest them and the prophet them read for money, man. Look at what's going on with the big C's. You know, this allegedly pandemic situation that we're in right now. What you see these churches doing, man? They're trying to promote
to go and take the
to go and get the stab and job.
Stabbed up and jabbed up.
You know what I mean? What do you think? They're getting incentives and they're getting money.
Yep.
You know, just like how the doctors in the hospital get money to basically report almost every other case as whatsoever case.
And the funny thing is, you know, a nigga was always easy to buy. How much so more now in the condition where the economy is in right now. You know, I'm going to sell out your goods, sell out the children, sell out, I even sell just to basically eat. You know, they're going to ask themselves, why should we die? You know, why should we die in this
They don't have another hope.
Yeah, you know.
You see, we look from them perspective, they actually don't have another hope.
Yeah.
Like them doing this to the prophets and they don't hear us. What hope them have more than just go along with the go along?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because the word Lord hide is truth from them. Man. So Jake gonna pick the option what them have and basically when them scan out from a logical standpoint, when them scan out, they won't go and see how they just go along. You know what I mean? We don't have any other hope. It's not like us basically into the truth of the scriptures, man. You know what I mean? So Jake gonna go along with that and we're gonna be very much convinced to take the MOTV and all them things on the government because guess what, they're never seen no other way up. You know, and you can hear that sentiment from Jake now when they say, yo, you should take the stubborn job because guess what, soon and very soon, you never can do nothing without it. You know what I mean? So there's not going to be an option. Jake say, but they take it from now, okay, now I have the option, them time.
Which shows that you're not free.
No fear, they're not fear.
That's
No fear.
free.
You know, yeah, that's true, they're not free, man. Yeah, but it demonstrates that there's a lot of fear, you know, in regards to the general populace of Israel, man. You know what I mean? And the Lord don't ask. I said the Lord have a certain set of Israelites who basically holding it, having a specific hope, you know. You know, say, oh, this is the straw where I grab.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, man.
Exactly.
I see them like when they come out of Egypt, when they go to the wilderness, for all of the most I do. You know what I mean? And I see them cry, say, look here, you carry out a kill with.
Yeah,
exactly. As it leaves,
Fearless, man. I can't don't say, oh, but
they must
see the miracles that happening day after day.
God.
One day they meet little hardship. It's like, you know, they fall back. You know what I mean?
It was no goddamn hardship, man. It was fucking done bad. You understand?
Yeah, we seen miracles today. If Jake's miracles today, Jake will do the same.
And the mother say we have a demon or
we know what the Jake will do the same thing, you know? Look on all the chariot situation. There are people who would know basically have very convicting sightings of chariots.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? More than the normal people see chariots, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then back pedal.
Men all dream about it.
Yeah. Back pedal, man. I have people back pedal and it's like it never happened. Every rest of them. So it's the Lord, man. It's the Lord. Who we pray for the Lord, basically. In a certain understanding and keeping you know, that's who is going to remain, man. You know, if you want a miracle, I want to ever happen out here. I do miracle out here, I'm going to say, oh, yeah, all that. Yeah? Witchcraft. You know?
Exactly.
They're going to find some excuse, man. You know? Miracle is going to convince them anyway. Yeah? Alright?
So yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? Because evil can come upon us.
And the Lord that I'm going to lean upon is not Yahweh. It's his power, the state, so-called white man. That's the Lord where you basically going to lean on. You understand? Because the Lord ain't with you any at all.
And very, you see, as the brother speak about that, and very soon you have men like Nathaniel and some other men. That's why you're going to lead a flock to them, to lead up on the devil. You know, the so-called white man, as the brother said, continue.
Yeah, see, because the power of the state was what you trusted in from the get-go. You know, what we've been speaking of is the faith that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that didn't find any root in your heart. And a lot of people, as the power of Yahushua had spoken that, you know, they didn't know, beer, you know, basically, when the seed sow, some fall upon wayside, you know, but some that basically started growing, it wasn't grounded, rooted and grounded, so it withered away. A lot basically have withered away, you know, so how then can you lean on the Lord in the time of trouble when the time of trouble, when it wasn't the time of trouble, you didn't have faith. You know, we've been running with the torch, being ridiculed about all these things that are happening at this very moment in time from the get-go. Evil, and you know, evil within the sea. You know, certain framework like such as the MOTB, I would still believe in it being called Bomalites, you know, snow dummies, you know, different conspiracy, exactly, conspiracy, not various names we have been called, and we still believe in, because at the end of the day, as the scriptures, the prophecies are going to speak and not lie. And it's speaking right now. Prophecies, and more prophecies. This is what we are talking about. No, 2022, don't be surprised that after the Passover, you can see some hiking, crazy shit taking place, because the price or the cost of living is getting higher and higher. It's harder to survive here now than 3 years ago. Exactly. And
you can't buy shit.
Raise up pay will defeat the purpose of the inflation. A lot of people saying that nothing wrong if the money go up and raise our salary. Then what's the reason for the inflation then? You're going to be in the same line all over again.
Yeah, you're going to put yourself in debt. Man.
Exactly.
Okay, if you print the money to basically ease the problem, you know what I mean? They're basically bringing in more income inflation. You can see print money to pay debt, you bring in more inflation. You can get hyperinflation, printing money to pay debt. Plus, it's basically bringing in hyperinflation.
Plus, you're removing the cheap labor if you raise the pay. So that cheap labor, when you start to put more notes to somebody's pocket, see, you basically, exactly.
And inflation typically is surplus amount of money in the money supply. You know what I mean? That's what inflation actually is. You know what I mean? The value of your currency. You know what I mean? See, you need to liquidate more of that same currency in order to
keep afloat.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's basically calling the circulation of whatsoever currency out there. That's basically, you know, it's a part of the dynamic of inflation. You know, so if you start people raise up, you need to go get more money. You know what I mean, in order to give the people, and that's more money you are bringing with more debt attached to it. Basically, adding to the supply of money into circulation. You know what I mean, which basically cause more inflation. So it's a never-ending story. In regards, hey, they say the thing is, it wasn't sustainable from day one. The economy wasn't sustainable, and the devils who set up the current monetary system know that it isn't sustainable because they have a model of Rome, and they know what happened to the model in Rome. You know what I mean? And then know the dynamic of what's going to happen to this one. But guess what? These devils have a plan to bring in a different type of money, but you stupid ass nigga don't know about. So after him fail that one, I want to have him have what something and say, oh, this is the answer, this is the solution, man. Right into the remote TV you're going, man. With the digital identity, digital one.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You forget any ideas now. And this year is what? This year is the year where they are trying to basically get a push a lot of Americans to go on board with the digital currency.
Yes, I got the article about it.
Yes.
Yes,
Let's get the article.
How long now since you have people in NIDS? From 2011.
It says here,
This is Matthew 6, verse 21, verse 19, Slovakia. It's a lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth,
Done.
where moth and rust do it corrupt,
Done.
and where thieves break through and steal.
Right, like Esau, man, you can't put your money in the bank, man. Next thing you put your money in the bank, you have a thing we call a bail-in. A bail-in.
Cyprus. Cyprus a couple years back.
Nigga, what makes it up with the money in your bank right now? Right. You don't even get nothing on top of your money. You know what I mean? Esau be killing them fake ass. Look on the Jamaican that now. Boom, now. You have a certain amount of Jamaican that by next week you have all the same thing. You know, bag of deceitful ways. You know, that's what it is, man.
Bag of deceitful ways.
You know what I mean? It don't hold the same value every day.
Exactly.
See, what kind of money is that, man?
The brother them, man. We can't forget the brother them. When you again, Owen or Winston or BOJ. Let's say you're the dollar and I go slide past on winter.
111.
We not go slide past 111. You wear the winter. We still get straight on that. We can't find it.
Let's talk. When we fast, prophecies, more time. All right, just straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Minute, same spot.
Him assure the Jamaican people that the Jamaican dollar won't slide past $111 to $1 US.
Even the new finance minister just the other day come out and testify, even worry about inflation.
Why?
Yeah.
And we are the ones that feel it, so why not?
Yeah, basically I got him saying in my article.
I mean, what it means that people supposed to run in and feed more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so but lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust will corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
And so we know a lot of people, they give up the ghost of them finances. They see the millions that you have, worth shit no more.
Right.
We have nothing to lose than you have a shine because our bank accounts are at zero. You know, so
Reputation done.
exactly.
Yeah,
Nothing to lose than you have a shine. You have millions to lose.
I mean, no more than they will lose millions.
Exactly. So we have you see them articles.
Are you sure?
Actually, you want me to
Alright, so this is an article from Jamaica Observer. It said first ID cards under the NIDs to be issued this year, says Governor General. The Jamaican Governor General, Sir Patrick Ali, says that the associated regulations to govern the national identification and registration, NIDs, Act will be passed by Parliament in time for the first national identification card.
Remember when the PSP come over again? Where are they now? Yeah?
You know, really
exactly.
It was always game, man.
It's games, exactly. Where now? You know?
I want to know that it's not just about this ID card, right?
Exactly.
Going beyond that.
Even if now I'm at one point I didn't listen on it, and the channel is out, yeah, to speak about it.
It's just a placeholder. It's just a placeholder for what basically is going to be rolled out on the people, man.
It was first introduced from 1970. It's new ID system, but at the time they never have the framework, they never have nothing like that. Exactly. You know?
The plan of the New World Order is going way back, and it's not just now. And these devils basically have this plan for generation, you know, and then systematically carry it out. And you see, if a man did sit down and plan of his own, it will work. You know what I mean? But guess what? The Lord basically gives them that inspiration, man. The Lord is the one who
divine intervention.
Yeah, it was divine intervention bring them to this point. At the point where they even have a technology where they never even dream about it. They not know how it work, but it work. They not supposed to have a plan to go a certain way, and everything is a fall in place. Because guess what? It's why it's falling in place. The Lord, man.
Angels and the Lord.
You can't think about the infrastructure over 40 years ago. You think they know about anything here? They never know. They must do it. They're blindly going into the field. What is it? Into the thick of it. Them are going to think of it blind. Oh, some of this brilliant technology. Brilliant for plants.
Even some of them, when we listen to them, like Moss.
Yeah.
And some of them must say, yo, themselves shocked.
They're scared. They're scared.
They stumble upon things, technologies and things to basically further their agenda. And trust me, it's not what they even know about going back 40, 60 years from now, ago. Because the Lord is the one who's giving them the answers.
Them call it, what them call it?
like how they make one step 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's like you reach a point where it leads. Right.
Yeah.
They basically now make 1 and 2 step. I remember the term called it, but them are leap so fast with exponential way.
No, what? Fourth industrialized revolution, man. And guess what?
Like 1890s, a big jump.
Hey, when you look at the complexity of the plan of these men, man, and how what the plan to do it, man, no one man can stop on us speak on that naturally, man.
No.
You know, you have to have some higher being basically putting them something in their head.
No one man can sit down and solve so much and just like that.
You know?
This is Jeremiah 10 verse 23. Oh Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself.
Yeah, the way of man is not himself. You know, the devils be doing this plan. You know, when you really look into it, I say, John, start. No, but if I can wrap them in around the same man, you know.
Exactly.
You see me? Because the Lord is the one who's putting the thoughts in the mind.
It's the Lord.
You know what I mean? All these technologies, man, when you see the World Economic Forum and they tell us, say, oh, this is the best chance them have to basically bring about a system here. When you study and learn about the system here, so right, it's a brilliant plan. You know what I mean? To basically conquer the people. There's nothing great. But I don't know how the man them basically are going to destroy physical cash, bring in the digital cash, and all the digital cash are going to actually, the power equate are going to actually give them. We don't think they sit down and consider 40 years ago, how the power when they are getting if they bring digital money.
Exactly.
We don't think anything about it.
The program of money.
And now them just learn about it, them come up with the idea, and now them just understand the idea what them come up with because the Lord is the one who put that there, man. You know what I mean?
The very concept of digital currency never exists 40 years.
You know what I mean? So the very fact them come with digital currency and all this, that even them themselves don't understand it.
So,
To the level. It's just like, this someone basically into game engine and them type of something. You know them type of technology there, you know. And then we make a new game engine, and then you hear the same man when we make the engine and say, oh, them don't know the full capability of the engine as yet. You hear them, they make a new PlayStation or them make a new Xbox, and then so them not bring it to the full potential as yet. So them themselves, even when they make it, see them not aware of the full potential as yet. So they make it discover what it can do. That means say yo, and I plan it.
exactly.
So them plan to discover what it can do. The same thing when they make it, them plan to discover what it can do, because they don't know yet what it can do.
That's even being there's another spiritual.
You know what I mean? So there's another spirit to basically driving them along with these technologies, man. You know what I mean? And that's the Lord Yahweh Shimi was shining. You know what I mean? And just like I'm blind going into the future when I something here, you know what I mean? And just the same way, the ditch I discovered my head, and can't see it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's what you're going to fall in, man. That niche. Yeah, you know? Go on, yeah?
It is not in man that walketh direct his steps.
It's not in man that walketh the direct his steps. You know what I mean? Hey, the reason why Reward Tree don't start as if the Lord is the Lord programming. And the Reward Tree not going to start like how we feel like how good whosoever want to feel like.
And it never start in a Ukraine.
Yeah, the Reward Tree is going to start how the Lord said it will start. And the timing when the Lord wanted to stop, not our timing or nobody else for the time. Esau timing. Esau was going to find himself in one major war, and I don't know when he reached there.
Even in that war, man, there's going to be a point in time when the Lord is going to remove the power from him. If the spirit, you're going to wonder how the hell he reached to that point where he lose.
The Lord will put a spirit of confusion upon him.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Oh, we didn't read that?
Give me the
Yes. Go on, get an article.
Alright, continuing, it says Sir Patrick, who was delivering the 2022 throne speech at Gardner House on Thursday, said this was particularly important as Jamaica celebrates 60 years of independence from Britain.
Representative of the Queen.
Yeah.
A symbol of us not being independent. Saying that.
Kind of speech, I'm saying throne.
Yeah, the throne
speech.
Yeah.
By the
Country
people
victory,
saying
man.
throne. Exactly. The Queen.
Yeah.
The Queen's speech.
Yeah.
We have everybody as
people for
arrogant and stupid.
He said, Alin pointed out that the pandemic has highlighted the critical importance of establishing the unique identity of each citizen to provide efficient, timely, and targeted services by the government.
Every single thing happening in the world now, and this big C, make it a. This is the most convenient.
You can't make a good crisis go to waste.
It's not on friends, so that's tough. Outside the church, inside church,
Everything where you see, everywhere, all of my work, all of the business in Jamaica, I make a move towards digitalization because of big C to this, big C to that. Everybody attribute the big C. Every move, whatever I make, as if every technology, whatever I use now, they just get in. Since big C come in and say, oh, we have a need for this technology, so we just go in and make it.
Like for example, the other day somebody sent some cash to Western Union, and it would basically take 2 working days, 2 days, not working days. Based off how you send it, whether you send it to your credit debit or live cash, how it reach to the account because the account, bank account linked to Western Union. Now when we contact the person and say, no, it's the 3rd day, going to the 4th day, why is it that the cash haven't reached me as yet? So basically he was saying, I sent the money, I said, yeah, I know that you send the money because we get the receipt. But why the cash? Can you call and find out? And when we met the call, we look back and said, they are now saying because of the big C. What the fuck the big C have to do with sending the cash?
With a wire transfer. It's full of shit. But basically,
that doesn't make no sense.
Hey, and the thing is, these men are getting so cunning, man. I'm as we said, they're basically discovering things as they go along. In regards to mandates, they realize they can't take the avenue of basically coming out telling the people that look, we have a man, we do this thing mandatory. And they are fearful of the backlash or the uprising that will take place. Basically, maybe them can't get full control over it.
And it contradicts democracy.
You know what I mean? So the thing is, what they're going to do is try to use these businesses, man, penalize these businesses and the business pass down that pressure will come upon them and you. Because at the end of the day, what the scripture says, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So nobody is excluded, man. Especially all these things coming down with climate change, man. Because that's what they're going to do. They're going to pressure these major businesses, you know what I mean, with them climate change things, man. So look, you're contributing this amount of carbon to this whatsoever, whosoever you sponsor, do this, or whosoever you lend money or do this. So therefore, we're going to penalize you. And because of that penalization, they're going to trickle down to the small ones.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you see, this climate change thing, it's just like we have a big C. We have to find a climate change because this is the next thing what they're planning to use to do a lot of shit on the planet. Taking away all your rights, man, and your freedom, and ushering you into that.
And we're not the one with the heart. We're not the one with the heart.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not the one with the heart.
You know what I mean?
You're the inventors of the art.
The whole, you see this one about footproof platinum. You see this carbon footprint thing. It's a foolproof platinum. You know what I mean? We can't say everybody have a carbon footprint and we can regulate you,
Why am I supposed to pay you? And you are just like me.
Just like how them bring in this thing, you can't escape the BBC, they bring in their symptomatic. Same thing they're going to bring in with the carbon footprint, as I said. Nobody now can escape.
You think that's the MasterCard, basically limit the carbon footprint. I say you can't do this because you pass the carbon limit. They can't spend the money. That's why they can't. That's why the system say you cannot buy or sell, save it. Instead of when your money about it, the other days and think it's just something normal.
Like a regular
card. No, brother. No, brother. This is a digital, this is a digital, we call it a profile of everybody in Jamaica, man. You know what I mean? And it can be updated in real. You have a card, yes, but the important part of the card is the information that bind into that card, man. And the system when I bring in can store information and even update in real time with information concerning the identity. Every individual will get it, man.
Exactly.
Like be on the blockchain.
Good.
And on the blockchain, and a ledger system like the blockchain, you know what I mean? You get it. And every block, your information is going to be updated, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Your thing basically going on the ledger-based system, you know what I mean, can be updated in real time. You know what I mean? For everything that you do and things that are relating to you, update your account. So that's the type of idea I have. You know what I mean? So the information in your identity, according to the point in time, can determine if you have access to things or not.
N5G.
You know what I mean?
Nobody now can dodge tax.
Yeah.
See? All with the hustle ways to can do a transaction.
Hey,
No more tax are gonna come out.
And
the universal
you have some dollars nigga, you know, when you were saying this now and them think if I get the ID tomorrow, you have to hammer when you must sit down tomorrow and say,
We are fast profit.
no, nigga. You know what I mean? You first have to get out why you have it first, man, before you can roll out them type of something. The system will roll out. So you mean if I get the ID tomorrow I see them happen to you when we sell the quiet. No? Don't be stupid, man.
I never play a puzzle before. Like them
Yeah.
jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
Sit down and fit the pieces together.
Yeah.
And gradually,
Gradually.
you see the bigger picture.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
Because put it that the minister said they want to work on the big ones, yeah.
Right.
You might be
That's what I think that's
Okay.
We can't do
time some more before you. Okay, go. It's a 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. It says Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
I'm not ignorant, man. It's just like when the Lord revealed his plans. The plans that so-called white man, the Lord revealed them things to them that they can come up with certain technology, you know, to basically trap the people, you know, the ideas them what they have, you know what I mean? The reason why the ideas them come across that perfectly, you know what I mean? All of a sudden now you wonder, how they come up with this? Look, man, it's just like when the Lord do that, because the Lord is doing it, the Lord is basically opening his men the understanding of the same information, man. The same information that Esau get, you know, about the blockchain, and when am I going to do with the blockchain, the Lord revealed the same information to his elect, man.
Exactly.
That we can understand what the blockchain is and how he's about to use it, man.
Exactly.
So the Lord are revealing both sides.
We want to know the detail of the processor.
You know?
And I say no, I can say I have one. So say no, I have a force above you. Because how we would at the same time would
Yeah.
have
speak
know
about
certain things that them man have come out with.
They're
Certain
doing it and we are
mysteries,
speaking it.
Certain mysteries.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I know we some right.
Yeah.
You know, that's so just like how we get that power from Yahweh Hashem and Shai.
Right.
You know what I mean? We understand his mysteries.
Right.
Just to see him.
But you might be able to understand why I'm doing it.
Right. Yeah, we understand why you're doing it. You're doing it for your hand.
Exactly.
That's what you're doing it for my
kingdom sake.
Hey, look, you're doing it for your hand, man. That's because what Esau can't see the general picture. You know, we have an understanding of the general picture. All in all, what's going to happen?
The kingdom of heaven.
Why everything is happening? How it's going to conclude, man. The Lord give us that, man. You know, the Lord show Moses things from what?
From the beginning.
From the beginning and to the end, man. And that's what the Lord is doing with his prophets now. He's showing them, you know, the general picture of everything, man. That's how we know. I say, and typically the men of GMS, that's how we don't bug out like men like Rackcraft from the GOCC, you know, thinking for some reason the Lord is trying to save and need them, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? What is saving to the Lord? None of them think there's nothing really that important, man. You know, like the Lord basically is look, man, this is the Lord's movie, man. You know what I mean? Like, why we can't create some nation and we have to go. Hey, Steven Spielberg or anyone man make a movie, couldn't make a movie if he decides say the cook never they all get his judgment in the last, man. He couldn't make it. You know? It's one of the times a great thing if the nation them perish. And it's a great thing if Esau as a nation perish. Hey, look, that is nothing to the Lord. That is nothing to him. You know? Oh, you have to love an Edomite. Yeah. Somehow you have to go find a way to see an Edomite to make the story sound good. No! Yeah?
Sure.
Look like you want to eat on my team space.
Yeah.
It's an Amos 3 verse 7. It says, surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto the servant.
The Lord revealed his secrets to the servants and prophets, man. We know the general understanding of what's going on, man. You know? We just going with the flow of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. And the Lord say, look, this is what's going to happen on that side, and this is what you're supposed to do on this side. This is going to be the result of what's going to happen on that side. And this is going to be the result, and this is going to be a reward for you when this happens, man. And we just sit in faith, you know, watching things unfold, man. Yeah, as the scripture say, that look, we are going to see them thing here, you know, and though it be told us, you know, we wouldn't believe it, you know.
Alright, continuing with the article. It said with the passage of the National Identification and Registration Act, implementation of the National ID system is now fully underway.
Right.
This is a crucial milestone in our digital transformation.
You know what? In our digital transformation.
Milestone.
What digital transformation? Because it's so as if it's not talking about just the national identity. You have to be careful of the man. You have to be careful of you control the man basically are saying up in the wording, you know. Because you have a brother say, oh, you have a next article come out and they say, oh, the digital transformation is inevitable. I wasn't talking about the ID.
Exactly.
You must say, you remember the article about in the beginning?
Yeah.
So they must talk about in general.
Yes.
In general, because the ID is just a part of it.
Exactly.
See all them niggas running up and down with gun and they have people in Jamaica talk about solution for crime. Them have the cool of everybody, man. Them have the cool of everybody, man.
Him said 2 years ago, him said have solution for crime.
Solution for everything is there, man, according to Isa. And solution for their corruption also is there. Because at the end of the day, Isa gonna clip them wing, man.
Exactly.
You're going with the goal up there, you're basically obeying this devil, but this devil, you know, you should never trust the devil, man, because he's gonna clip your wings. You know what I mean? There's so much dirt coming out of the Prime Minister and some other people. Look, man, at the end of the day, the devil is going to clip your wings, man. You're going to use. That's what they are doing. Isa, in the history, Isa, this nigga should learn and know what this devil is from a long time, man. From early. You should have done the history. Exactly. And the so-called white man. You should have done the history, man. It doesn't matter if you subject yourself to him. Or you be obedient and follow everything what him said. It no matter.
If you have need of thee, then you use thee.
This man reached every treaty known under the sun. So what you think is going to happen to you, niggers, man? What you think is going to happen to you, niggers, man?
You'll be thrown away like men's trust cloth.
Yeah.
In Ecclesiastes 13 verse 2 it says, burden not thyself above thy power,
God.
while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself.
Have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. You know you end up getting used, man.
You have to get used.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we get used, man. And that's what happened to these stupid ass Caribbean leaders, man. You know, and everywhere where you get used, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you refuse, get abused. That's what happened to you niggas, man. And you see, niggas be grabbing up all the money, buying houses and all them shit, and you don't know what the plan is. And someone will say, yo, them niggas, they don't know how to do what the actual plan is, man.
What about urbanization?
Look, man, the man them tell us straight, according to Agenda 2030, he ain't gonna own shit. So it makes sense to making a big house, you know what I mean? Own this big bank account, but they're gonna take all the shit from you, man. Why? Niggas are stupid, man.
Right. Exactly. Because when the Prime Minister and all of them are doing.
Yeah, the Prime Minister making this big ass house, man. They're gonna take that shit from you, man.
And when too many Prime Ministers, you don't think that I'm gonna catch you.
The year 2030, according to them, what their plan is to take you from out of your houses, man.
You're supposed to be happy owning nothing.
You know what I mean?
We don't understand.
But try to bring everybody up from one level. You gotta want nothing and be happy. Bring everybody down from yeah, them things say you because them oh master, what you do your plan Well, so therefore, give us that is ours.
You know what happened?
Give us that is
You know
ours.
what I'm gonna say? You know too much. Watch the movies and
Yeah,
keep
you know too much.
them
You
use
know,
people
get rid
and
of
know too much.
Yeah, get rid of
them. You know too much.
Yeah.
You know too much. You get rid of it.
It says, one that is mighty and richer than thyself, for all agree the kettle and the earthen pot
God.
together, for if one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken.
And the thing is, the world super elite. You niggers don't in them category none at all. Not one Negro. No, you know that category, because I mean, I was saying, you have billionaire, black man.
No, but you know.
Look, man, you know the class and cat. You think this league is about Elon Musk and Bill Gates, man. You know what I mean? And what do I want on Facebook name? Zuckerberg, and the next one,
Amazon.
Jeff Bezos. This is about Bezos and Elon Musk and about the fact Elon Musk. What do you say, yo? I want the richest man right now. His basically wealth is basically based off of speculation, man. The markets. You know? His shares, his stocks are basically over hype. So it's not actual wealth, man. It's not actual wealth. If the market collapses, Elon wealth collapse, man. It's highly dependent on the markets, man.
Much billion Facebook was in one day.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, based on the market.
Yeah, it's just the markets, man. These men are not really rich men. You know what I mean? If I look on the Rockefeller riches in it, I tell you, say, oh, like on 20
million,
yeah, that's what them used to trick you niggers. Them money have all of the assets on the planet, man. Gold and everything there, you know. Bullions and them shit.
What more important than gold is livestock. Them actually own you.
Yeah, man.
The reason why you have a birth certificate is because you are controlled and owned, traded on the stock market daily.
You know what the Rothschild family is basically 300 and something billion in net worth.
Yeah, because they can't.
They all say that, but what is done now? The British government, see, get bailout by the Rothschild family. You know the time when
thing they were.
you know the time when slavery, even in slavery, we have some from slavery, compensation for all the slave owner. The Rothschild family bail them out. When America Gold Reserve go down, twice the Rothschild family bail them out, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? When the Gold Reserve dwindle twice.
One of the Russians, I forgot which one, say, oh, give me a nation wealth and I care less who make the laws.
You know what I mean?
Yeah?
Elon Musk can't do that shit.
No, Elon Musk will go broke.
Elon Musk have fiat currencies, man, and
Like look
overinflated
look for your
stock, man.
favorite politician here in Jamaica. Basically, them worship Michael Leach. You understand? But Michael Leach is nobody. Michael Leach is nobody.
I have certain things that I get invited to, man. Certain meetings, they get a lower level meeting. They get invited to a lower level meeting, but some high level meetings, they don't get invited, man.
You have regular men in the States where a billionaire, more than even Michael Leach. We never get invited to certain meetings or they are nobody, you know? So you have levels to things, man. You know?
Verse 4 says, if thou be for his profit, he will use thee, but if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, when they do his job and chop up the people, you know what I mean? Your usefulness become expired, man. And a lot of you niggers, you know, doing the bidding of this man, your usefulness is going to be expired. As a matter of fact, a lot of people in the society, uselessness, and they are telling you, them telling you, look, automation, AI systems, and robotics gonna take over all shit, and we have to consider if we pay on yes or no, universal basic income. You know what I mean? That's what they're telling you. Them say your usefulness is gonna run out, and we're gonna use machinery that is more efficient than human beings.
Self-driven cars.
That's what they are telling you. So a lot of you is slated to be wiped out at the end when they don't do it. Them use, abuse, and refuse you. That's what's gonna happen, man.
That's sure.
Yeah.
Because universal basic income actually crazy.
God.
You know what I mean? Because imagine in this system, business want more profit, so them a fire people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of more money.
Right.
But at the end, them are gonna just fire everybody and then make you go and go sit down and pay everybody in the world a salary.
Yeah.
That make no sense, yo.
They're not gonna pay the salary, but not to everybody.
We're gonna pay them. If when we are work now, the system will crash.
Yeah.
So when nobody now work, we're gonna pay them.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So guess what?
You need to depopulate it, right?
Depopulation, man. They're gonna call the population, man. And that's what they're not gonna tell you. There are certain men who come and bring out information. They call them conspiracy theories.
Exactly.
But remember this: yesterday's conspiracy, today's fact.
Exactly.
Yeah. Remember.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Conspiracy.
Because everything about this pandemic basically that come out now in a mainstream was spoken about a few months ago, and people debunk them as not being fact, and now they're turning out to be facts. You know what I mean? So you don't know a thing go. Yeah? You're not pre-responding with whatever.
It says, if thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it. It says, if thou have if he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak.
Yeah, these niggers is basically in hope that this man is gonna give them a piece of the pie. Share a piece of the pie with them. Come on. Come on. You don't even know the plan. You're working with the plan, but you don't know the plan. You don't know the general focus of the plan. You know? You see everybody bragging about Agenda 2030.
I
don't understand what Agenda 2030 is. You see, them have the degree, and them have the doctorate. You're stupid, man. You niggas are stupid, man.
UN goals. And you hear that? It sounds good. Your goals are not cheap.
Yeah, them think they're smart, they're wise, man.
They're wise about the wisdom and them.
You know, them, you're dumb. You're dumb, man.
Retarded, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And them proud, you know, if you like say, you don't have no level to show them nothing.
Exactly.
Just like how Leechin said, hey, I know man, I can run
Go circles around you. Yeah, well, ask a simple question. As someone who say, you niggas don't depend on level, man. You don't depend on no level.
What do you think about the blockchain?
What do you think about the blockchain? Don't invest in it.
Never was a Bitcoin.
When it was a Bitcoin. Oh, well, people can run around circles with them. What about you?
Why you don't know it?
Yeah,
You're a top businessman.
Yeah. What about you, man? Yeah. We have to ask a specific question and give a stupid ass answer. You know, relating to nothing what we ask.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't a Chinese telephone.
Yeah.
he let them crash so bad. He put the climb on top of the bank.
Jump
Or
out.
jump out of the helicopter.
Exactly.
As them really don't know the plan, yo. Them a work with something blind there.
The money and the thing them basically make them believe that them on top of the world they come out of wisdom, man. And they're not that smart, man.
Simple.
They're not that smart. Right? Yeah? Don't think about because we have ways where we can make money. Nigga, if you start them back with dollar, you couldn't make no money, you couldn't make a shit.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Because of money, as what you say now.
Capital make money, man. The more capital you have, the more money, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, these are for these men basically, the capital them use, you know, them use them ass or some form of wicked shit, you know,
that's
to
their
get a
capital.
start. You know?
That's their capital.
You know, so we're not even to pray them as much or regret. You know?
Yeah, all you can do is show off and boast for your own people, man. That's it. Having nothing, really. Because at this very moment, you see the depreciation of the dollar, you're fret, you're crying. When you see all them fees that the banks are put out,
Try to put them assets in some different thing, you know.
right, to draw your money, to lodge your money, for them to keep your monany. Some fees of them up when you go to visit a teller. Let me say, oh shit,
let me tell you, see, people basically take their cash basically and buy up gold and you know.
Some
no, let me tell you this, you see, let me tell you, so there are a lot of people in this society that's not that smart, you're not that smart, man. What do you think gonna happen if the economy crash, you know, and if there should be a war, man, a world war or any type of war, you know what I mean, after the box of what happened.
Take your asset,
Guess what? They're gonna take a shit.
take your resources.
So no care how much money you try turn over into gold and property and what's they're gonna take a shit. That's what wars do. They take things in war.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it makes no sense. Look at the laws that were passed in America, the emergency powers,
The NDA,
the NDA, and all. They're gonna take your shit. They're gonna take your resources, man. They're gonna take the energy. They're gonna take your water. They're gonna take whatsoever gold or whatsoever is gonna be seized, man. Your silver, your food. A matter of fact, your food, because your food is for Russian.
Yeah.
Look, you have too much food here. We need to put it among the lot.
Russian have more than 2 weeks of food is a criminal.
And guess what? Yeah, they actually criminalize it. They actually have laws to criminalize it if you have more than the required amount. You people don't understand what the hell is coming, man. You see, military might is might. There's no other might apart from the might or the power to defend what you say is yours, man. And you people gonna learn that.
Maroons are gonna learn.
You got every single man among our people gonna learn that in the time to come, man. If you do not have the power to defend what is yours, you're not gonna say you possess it, man. And we gonna possess shit, but by the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and according to Numbers, the book of Numbers, our 24th chapter, it tell us we're gonna possess things, man, but by the hands of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because He's gonna smite these nations.
Get started and come out.
Broke them up, as Raphael can say, man, broke them up.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That's real.
Broke up them blood fire. You know what I mean? And that's how we're gonna take the kingdom, man.
Daniel
Take it by force. The Lord Yahushua gonna take it by force, man.
Using his
War.
sword.
You know, they say the Lord Yahushua is coming to make
War, man.
judge and make war. That's what's coming, man. That's what's coming.
Give you Ezekiel 25 and 13. Come up and check. You can close up on that story. Ezekiel 25 verse 13. To verse 14 if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, this is Ezekiel 25, verse 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will take it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord.
God, oh.
That'll be all on the end all of the story, man.
Right.
You know? To basically set up the kingdom. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the Lord's kingdom.
Right.
You know? The more you have the Lord have been ridiculed and his people have been ridiculed, is the more the glory gonna be. You understand?
Gonna give praise and people in every land and put to shame.
Exactly. Anyway, we got to praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakadash, and the apostles and the elders of greatness for peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.